What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna do something a little bit scary today, but I told Homer I would. He's actually the owner of the car, you guys. I'm not sure if you guys have been following the build, but this is his car, and he has requested these bad boys right here. So he wants them on the cowl hood. He wants the Cowl Induction emblem on there, and I've done them one other time on the red Chevelle, the 70 I used to have, but it don't have the holes for the emblem. So we're gonna cheat. The old Frankenstein sitting over here happens to have those holes on it, and I don't have the emblems on there quite yet. Also, I have custom emblems that are going on here as well. So that's another reason why we can use them. I know you guys have questions about this car, and I'm going to get to that hopefully here soon, but we're just trying to button up this guy here along with a few other things, but we're going to cheat. So what I'm going to end up doing to install these emblems, I know you guys don't have this, like, oh, I would say even a hood like this to use. So I'm going to try to give you guys some measurements the best I can. So first things first, I'm going to take a piece of masking tape, put it across here, start it here, and then mark the edge of the hood, and then mark each one of these dots with a Sharpie, and then take it off and then transfer it over to this hood. That way you guys can see, I should say, have a template more or less, and have holes that you can start drilling. Now, they're not going to be perfect because even these emblems, these are obviously repop emblems. These are actually from OPGI. So if you guys are interested in the part number there, it's a K194. K194, just repop emblems. But like I said, I'm a little nervous just because it's always nervous drilling into a car. You guys already know that. But we are going to use that. Like I said, we're going to cheat, use that, transfer it over here, and like I said, once we get our edge, we'll line it up with this edge here, and then we'll bring it down here and then start drilling each one of those holes. I'll show you guys here in a little bit, and I will also try to, like I said, give you guys some markings or some like a starting point. Maybe I'll give you guys the measurements from that guy to that guy and this guy all the way to the first hole. That way you know where that first hole is at and that second hole is at. Because what you can do is you can take this emblem. I mean, this only has 2 pegs on it. Once you have that first hole, you mark it and then drill that one, and then you can take it, and then you should know where that second hole is going to be at, more or less. But let me go ahead and start masking it off so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, ladies and gents, so this is kind of what I got going on. You guys can see what I was talking about. Went ahead and made that crease just right where that crease is at, where the molding sits, so you have a reference when you transfer this over. And then we made all our dots, I should say hole marks, from the factory hood. And also I'll give you guys a few measurements. Obviously you want to get this thing as centered as possible, so whenever you guys do this, just find the center, more or less, you know, find that center so that emblem sits nice and centered. But so the measurement, these are corresponding from the edge of that guy here, right in the middle out. I'll give you guys the first one here, I should say the last one to the emblem here is 4 inches and 3/4. So you should about 4 inches and 3/4 there. So if you just measure 4 inches and 3/4 here, make your first hole. That'll give you a nice reference for that emblem here. And then this hole over here, this, I gave you guys the measurement from that guy here, from there all the way to where the first dimple for the cow emblem would be at. So this guy here would land here, and that'll give you there. And then that hole, obviously you would be able to identify once you make this first one here. But that one's going to be 11 inches and 11 3/8, almost a half, but it's like 3/8. So I would say 11 3/8 from, like I said, the center of that guy here all the way back here, so that way you have your reference. So you have the start of the induction emblem here, from the right to left, and then the cowl start from right to left. So that way you guys have a good guide, more or less, to kind of do this if you guys don't have a hood. Now, like I said, you see how easy this is going to be for us, because all we have to do is transfer this over and don't have to really measure anything. But let me go ahead and move this tape over and then start drilling. Ooh, right? So let me tell you guys this bit drill size real quick. 9/64. 9/64 bit is what we're going to end up with the final size, but I'm going to start with a teeny tiny bit first. So the teeny tiny bit I'm going to start with is a 5/64. Okay, so I actually went up a size a little bit bigger in a few spots, just because I felt like these were kind of tight a little bit. If you want to, you can shave these down, whatever you have to do to get them to work. But now that we got that, we're going to clean off all these shavings real quick, maybe get the shop back out along with the compressed air, and then see how these guys work. Like I said, make sure you mock them up first. They tight, y'all. It's tight. They are super snug. They also have the double side tape, so that's gonna help as well. But man, those look freaking good. Look at that. Make sure they're nice and snug down up in there. Firmly press down. Make sure that tape sticks. Man, this look freaking good, y'all. Those look freaking awesome, y'all. I could already tell, man. There's gonna be hating on this video. I know it's not cowl induction. I know it don't have the flapper, right? But I mean, is that what makes the cowl induction, or the fact that it actually has a hole in the middle of the hood for the breather to sit in to suck in air to the backside? I don't know. But you guys are watching this video, you guys are taking something from this, right? Hopefully you guys are not hating out there, but I think they look freaking awesome. They look great. I would run them stock if it was me all the time on all the Chevelles, but these look good, man. But we do got to do the other side. You got to do the other side still. Yeah. If there was only a little bit of YouTube magic. Bam! There you go, son. Looking good. Looking like money. Yes, sir. Man, that hood look just looks 10 times better, y'all. It looks so much better. I don't care what y'all say. Haters gonna hate. They still look good. Let me know, guys, if you guys have an easier way to do these things. I would love to hear it. This is just kind of what I've been doing for the most part. Like I said, you can do them. You don't have to have that hood over there. Like I said, you can basically eyeball it more or less, but that's kind of how I've been doing them. Hopefully this information helps you guys out. Let me know. I know why are we putting on emblems, right? Car hasn't even started. I know, guys. I know. I'm waiting on my tuner. Long story short, he's got us booked here hopefully next week. We can get this thing. We have to unlock the ECU, we have to get it nice and tuned, make sure there's no leaks and stuff like that. So there's a lot of little stuff to do still on this car, but for the most part, it is right there, you guys. Hopefully we can hear this thing run real soon, because we got that fresh exhaust, all that drive line and everything else. We just buttoned up the interior as well. But guys, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button and hit the bell for notifications, and stay wrenching.